Hi, this is Jody Weiner. I'm very sorry to be making a video in this condition. I just had a bit of a bad dream actually, and my mom's not in the house. And so I thought I would make a YouTube video because I just want people to like me, and I think I have almost 90 subscribers now, which means at least some of those people must like me. So I thought I'd make a YouTube video and maybe it would help me to feel better. I first turned on my light to try to feel better because, if I turn on my light, then I know there's no monsters in my room. But even though I know there's no monsters, I was still a bit scared, man. So I thought I'd come on here and talk to you people. But the thing is, I didn't really have a plan on making a video today, so this video is a bit, well, it's a bit random, I guess, because I haven't got a plan. I haven't got a poem to read you right now or anything, which I'm really sorry about. And I haven't really got anything to say about anybody, so I guess I'm gonna have to talk about myself. I hope that doesn't seem too drastic or anything, but it's just, I just really needed someone to talk to because I just want someone to like me. I need someone to like me. Anyway, it's okay. I'm gonna pull myself together. Hang on. Okay, I'm fine now. Now listen, I got a message the other day from a YouTube user. I'm not gonna tell you her name because I don't want to embarrass the poor girl, but she was very, very sweet to me, and she said, "Jody, you're very adorable. I was just wondering if you've ever had a girlfriend." And well, the answer to that question is yes. I had one girlfriend once, about 5 years ago when I was 23, and we had, I suppose you'd call it a summertime fling. It was really nice, actually. Um, we used to go on picnics every single day because the weather was amazing, and she always wanted me to bring lots of fruit, and sometimes I would bring bananas, and sometimes I would bring apples. And she kept on asking me, cherries, cherries, cherries. She wants my cherry. But I didn't really like cherries, and I didn't have cherries in my house ever, and so I kept on bringing different fruits in the hope that that would placate her. But it never did. It never made her feel better, and we were going out for about 3 weeks, and we were kept on getting closer and closer and closer. And even though I didn't bring any cherries, she seemed to be quite satisfied with the fruit I was bringing, because one weekend, well, the last weekend we were together, we got very, very close, and certain things happened. But the following week, she told me that she was going to move on because that she didn't think that I was really a real man, and I didn't have any cherries anymore, and I thought that was a bit odd because I don't recall ever giving her any cherry, but there you are. So I think that I was just a little bit naive about it because now that I've been talking to my mom, as you know, recently when I was, do you remember when I did that video against the what's that jackass called? The atheist antidote, and he was trying to tell people how to be a real man. Well, in that video, as you might recall, my mom finally told me that the way to find out if you're a real man or not is if you know where the magic button is. So I've been trying to figure out this whole magic button thing, and then I thought about my girlfriend from 5 years ago, and I will tell you her name was Caroline. And Caroline said those things to me, and I didn't really understand. But then I thought about the magic button, you see, and I thought, oh, now I get it. Caroline just didn't think I knew where the magic button is, and I guess I didn't. She's quite right about that. But maybe, just maybe, if I find out where the magic button is, then I can get a girlfriend who will not leave me after 3 weeks. So anyway, so I said to my mom, I've been bugging my mom all week about it. I said, Mom, will you please show me the magic button? And my mom says, No, Jody, I can't show you the magic button. Mothers are not allowed to show their sons the magic button. And I'm like, but Mom, I want to see the magic button. Like that. And that didn't work very well. My mom doesn't really like it when I whine. I try not to whine very much, because, whining is really for girls, but at the same time, sometimes I can't help it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a bit sensitive. Anyway, I pestered my mom over and over and over again. I said, Mom, I want you to show me the magic button. Like that. And she wouldn't show it to me, but finally she said, Well, I'll give you a bit of a hint, Jody. And so I went, Ooh, a bit of a hint. Ooh, okay, tell me the hint, Mom. Tell me the hint, Mom. And my mom said, Well, Jody, a girl keeps the magic button in her drawers. And I was like, Aha! Well, the next time I have a girlfriend, when she's gone onto the toilet to do her wee-wees, I'm going to have a look in all the drawers in her house for the magic button. And when I find it, I'm going to wait for her to come out of the bathroom and I'll go, Ha ha! See, I've got your button! And you will now succumb to my wishes because I am a real man. And by that way, I will conquer her and she will be mine. and then I will finally succeed in being a real man. So, but first, I need a girlfriend. Now, you might say to me, you might say, Jody, didn't you have any girlfriends in high school or at all in school? And, well, the thing is, as you might recall, those of you who watched all my videos will know that my mom had, well, to be honest, she had sex with about 4 or 5 guys the night she got pregnant with me. But it wasn't just my mom, it was lots of moms, well, lots of girls. Because here's what happened, in case you don't already know this, I'm a Virgo, the sign of the Virgin, and I was born on the 9th of September. Have you figured that out yet? Basically, my mom, I'm 28 years old, my mom's 43, okay? It was a New Year's Eve party, and there was a legendary game of Spin the Bottle. It was the most legendary game of Spin the Bottle in the whole history of Connecticut. And well, my mom and a whole bunch of other people ended up going into the closet. They were just supposed to kiss each other, but I think quite a lot more went on than that. And I'll tell you why I know that, because in my class, in my school, there were 10 other children in my year who had their birthday within 1 week of me. So my mom wouldn't let me go out with anybody in my class because she thought that maybe I might accidentally go out with my own sister, and apparently that's wrong. I think it sounds wrong. I don't know because I don't have any brothers or sisters, so it doesn't sound. Well, I don't know anybody else who's gone out with their brother or sister, so I guess it must be wrong. Otherwise, people would do it all the time. But um, anyway, but if you got different moms, how can they be your sister? I don't understand. I guess we got the same dads, is what my mom's trying to say. But so when I was about 19, I tried to find my own dad because I was getting sick and tired of having stepdads all the time. I think when I was 19, I was on stepdad number 13 or 14 or something like that. And anyway, so well, I found out I did a bit of detective work because I live in a small town in Connecticut, you see, and well, a lot of the people who were at that party still live in my town, and I went and I asked all the people who were the boys who became men. I asked all those men who could possibly have been my father who were at that party, "Hey, mister, are you my dad?" And I would tell them who my mom was, and they would all say, "No, it wasn't me." And I think that's a bit suspicious because I have very reliable sources on a couple of them, and one of those guys even looks a bit like me. And I really pestered him a lot. I said, "I think you're my dad. Come and be my dad, please, because I think it's you." And he went running away from me. And he does have a daughter in my class who's the same age as me, and I look a bit like him. But then again, she looks a bit like him, but she doesn't look a bit like me, not at all. So I guess it's just a coincidence. Anyway, um, you might wonder how my mom had so many stepdads. Sometimes people think when I say stepdad that my mom was married lots of times. My mom's never ever been married. Um, Most of the guys that she went out with used to say damaged goods at her, whatever the hell that means. And I think that's because she was very young when she had me. And she was just about 15, I think, when I was born. And so that's quite young. And anyway, every time my mom had a boyfriend that would live with her, I would call him Dad because I wanted that man to feel welcome in our house because I wanted him to stay because I want a dad, you see. So I thought if I call them Dad, they will know that I like them and therefore they will feel more comfortable in our home. Um, but sometimes my mom asked me not to call some of her boyfriends dads. But I couldn't help it. I was just in the habit, you know. By the time I was 10, I had at least half a dozen stepdads. And every time a guy came home to our house, even if it was just like the TV repairman, I would just call him dad because, I just assume. Um, but anyway, uh, my mom's out at the bar right now, looking for a new stepdad, no doubt. I kind of hope she doesn't succeed because, well, I don't like looking after her by myself on the one hand, but on the other hand, sometimes stepdads can be a real bummer, man, because well, they eat all the food and they make huge messes and they expect me to do everything for them, and then they don't really want me to be their son. They don't really want to be my dad, so really they could fuck off, you know? I mean, if they just want to sleep in the same bed as my mom and make lots of noise, I don't really want them around, you know? I want someone who's going to be my dad. I'm 28 years old. I need a dad. Anyway, I do feel a little bit better. I'm not scared anymore. I'm just a bit more depressed now. But that's better than being frightened, I suppose. So thank you, YouTube. I hope you like me. I'm very glad that you helped me stop my bad dreams because I don't even think about that nasty stuff anymore. So thank you very, very much. I love all my beautiful subscribers. This is Jody Wiener. Have a nice day now.